Novartis, a global healthcare company based in Switzerland, is one of the largest by both market cap and sales. The company provides healthcare solutions that address the evolving needs of patients and societies worldwide. The company's products are available in about 115 countries and they've reached almost a billion people in 2016. It is no secret that majority of the global companies have CSR programs that are focused on healthcare. However, the benefits reaped are not lasting as much of the spend tends to focus on health camps or donating to hospitals. Health camps tend to have a short orientation and are number driven. Novartis, being a healthcare giant, has successfully recognized these shortcomings and has launched a welfare program that have a rather lasting and long-term effect. They are focused on improving primary healthcare, getting medical facilities to rural areas, collaborating in disease prevention and management have benefited underprivileged patients across developing countries. By strategically marketing itself through its welfare schemes in healthcare and through the philanthropic works, Novartis has gained a reputation as a socially responsible company that puts the interest of the patient a priority. The Novartis Access Program. The Novartis Access Program, launched in late 2015, includes 15 patented medicines addressing cardiovascular diseases, type 2 diabetes, respiratory illness that are being offered to governments in lower income countries at a cap price of $1 per treatment. In total, 120,000 treatments have been delivered to Kenya, Ethiopia, and Lebanon since launch. The company has since then signed MOUs with governments of Rwanda and Vietnam for the implementation of Novartis Access.
In 2016, the company, under the Novartis Malaria Initiative, had delivered more than 800 million treatments without profit. In 2016, the company built on its award-winning healthcare program, SMS for Life, and launched SMS for Life 2.0 in Nigeria. The new enhanced program uses smartphones, tablets, and computers to enable local healthcare workers to track stock levels of anti-malarials, vaccines, HIV treatments, and send notifications to district medical officers when the stock level is low. In addition, the program also facilitates the training of local health workers using e-learning. In 2016, the company, in partnership with NGOs and government agencies, launched a blood pressure management program called Communities for Health Hearts in Vietnam. The program is designed to improve the health of low-income adults with high blood pressure in Ho Chi Minh City. The program is the company's second such initiative in a low-income setting since the launch of Hypertension Improvement Project in Ghana. Today, the hypertension program covers nearly 200,000 people in Ghana's eastern region. Patient Assistant Programs. In 2016, the company's Patient Assistant Program worldwide helped more than 130,000 people get medicines they could not afford due to financial hardships. One of the key programs is Novartis Oncology Access, or NOA. NOA is designed to improve access in countries with challenging healthcare environments and very limited healthcare reimbursement systems. In 2016, the NOA, along with other patient assistance programs such as GPAP, reached more than 80,000 patients worldwide. The company's other initiatives include the Healthy Family Program, an innovative business model by which the company has reached to more than 7.7 million people through health education sessions in India, Kenya, Vietnam, and Indonesia. Throughout 2016, the company IK unit, Alcon, supported 600 medical missions, reaching more than 480,000 patients. Alcon, in partnership with Orbis, a company that operates a flying eye hospital, has been treating patients and providing training to local eye care specialists in some of the world's most undeserved areas.
One of the ways the company is ensuring sustainable growth in low-income countries is by developing a strategic framework for equitable pricing in accordance with the purchasing power of patients. These strategies are systematically applied to key pharmaceutical products that address the major diseases in these countries. The ultimate goal of the framework is to maximize patient reach with sustainable commercial models. The implementation of these efforts are tracked through a set of indicators which constantly measure the number of patients with access to these products and the prices they pay. The company also employs local teams to engage with distribution partners to reduce markups on their products before it reaches the patients. Novartis has cleverly used the integrated marketing approach by making both the brand and its sustainability programs operate in synchrony. By doing so, Novartis has established brand credibility and goodwill among customers. Over time, this marketing strategy will certainly develop and conquer new markets. It made sure that all its welfare programs were well marketed and aligned with its mission to improve and extend people's lives. Novartis acknowledges responsible business practice as a key driver of brand preference and ensures that good health and well-being is the core of its business. The company has successfully managed to link social and business value at both individual and stakeholder level. The company's sustainability programs were strategically implemented in developing countries where it plans to explore and expand. Novartis has been doing a commendable job in addressing the UN Sustainable Development Goal of good health and well-being, and it comes as no surprise that the company ranks second in the United Nations SDG Commitment Report released this year. According to Euromonitor International's report, a whopping 480 billion plastic bottles were sold across the world in 2016, up from about 300 billion a decade ago. Now, this number is to swell well over 580 billion by 2021. Greenpeace, an environment welfare organization, claims that more than 50% of the plastic bottles used in the UK every day aren't being recycled. This means that in Britain alone, nearly 16 million bottles are being dumped into our environment every day. Coca Cola, the world's largest soft drinks company, is responsible for a sixth of all plastic bottles sold across the world. It has a massive ecological footprint that only a few companies can match. Coca Cola has certainly made efforts in bringing changes with respect to renewable packaging. A few noteworthy ones are the introduction of recyclable plastics in 1991, investing in state-of-the-art recycling facilities across the world, and the introduction of plant bottle packaging, where materials are sourced from renewable plants. But given the financial power, could the company have done more while addressing sustainable growth? The answer is a loud yes. The company, on its own admission, states that they still haven't made the progress they wish to achieve. The company could have clearly increased the business value of committing to sustainable growth simply by committing more responsibly. In the absence of full disclosure from Coke, Greenpeace claims that Coca-Cola has been producing 100 billion throwaway plastic bottles each year. Now, if we are to dig deep into the numbers, the company's 2020 target is to recover and recycle plastic bottles and cans to an equivalent of 75% of that they introduce into the developed markets.
This target, however, has two serious problems. One, whether the recycled cans and bottles are being put to use again. Bottles made from a type of plastic called PET are 100% recyclable. Several of Coca-Cola's major competitors also make 100% recyclable bottles. This only means that the bottles can be recycled after use, not that they necessarily are. Globally, the company uses only a pitiful 7% recycled material in its packaging. The second problem is that the target is specific only to developed markets. Now, this is the company that has operations over 5 continents and 200 countries. To set a target of 75%, that too limiting to only developed countries would make very little impact. The target also seems to be lagging vision, as it has fell from 61% in 2014 to 59% in 2017. 100% recycled bottles are feasible and have been rolled out for a number of soft drink products over the past decade. In 2007, Century's Ribena became the first major UK soft drink brand to use 100% recycled plastic.
So, what are the possible solutions that Coca Cola can undertake to tackle the issue of responsible production and consumption while ensuring sustainable growth? One of the solutions is Deposit Return Scheme (DRS), which involves adding a small deposit to plastic bottles at sale, which is refunded once the bottles are returned. According to Zero Waste Europe, the introduction of DRS in Germany led to 98.5% of refillable bottles being returned. In the past several decades, Coca Cola has fought hard to prevent communities around the world implementing such deposit systems. Energy Desk, an investigating agency, has sourced a leaked internal report where Coke has been lobbying against the implementation of DRS in Scotland. The second possible solution is the increased usage of aluminum cans. As an infinitely recyclable metal, aluminum is a poster child for shifting from a linear take-make-waste model of production to a circular model, where materials are used and reused to provide ongoing value. Coca Cola touts its intention as contributing meaningfully to a circular economy. How serious and legitimate are their marketing strategies of promoting sustainable growth? Well, we'd have to take that with a pinch of salt. Since the leak of the internal report, the company has made a U-turn and now supports DRS in Scotland. Coke has tried and failed in targeting the growing number of environmental conscious consumers through its cause marketing strategy. A successful cause marketing program can improve social welfare, create differentiated brand positioning, create a reservoir of goodwill, and improve the company's public image. Coca Cola has unfortunately not backed its marketing strategy by effectively addressing them. Studies have shown that consumers are more loyal to a company that associates itself with a social cause. Coca Cola could have certainly done more in addressing the goal of responsible consumption and production.